Welcome back to the Where's the Good podcast, number 3. Third one, right?
Seriously, where's the good?
Oh, yeah, seriously, Where's the Good? Sorry. Not Where's the Good. Seriously, Where's the Good? Podcast number 3. So we actually had to go look through the last podcast to see where we left off because,
We got sick.
yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks. So don't pay attention too much to Mara's cough.
Sorry.
All right, we'll just a little bit.
Okay.
That's middle. Hope that's middle. Anyway, so we left off with us in Hawaii. First 12 weeks of pregnancy when Mara wanted to do a full episode.
12, 13, 14.
What?
It was like 14 weeks.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Mara thought we were going to get through the entire pregnancy in
I really did.
one podcast. I think it's going to be like 3.
I honestly forgot a lot of the things throughout pregnancy.
And then the more we talk about it, the more things come up. And it's like, there was actually a lot that happened. Holy cow.
I forgot about it all because I want to be pregnant again.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so last time we talked about Hawaii and how it was kind of miserable for Mara because she was sick the whole time. And did we talk about how that's where we did like our
announcement.
Pregnancy announcement.
We didn't do a gender reveal. That was the birth.
Yeah. The pregnancy announcement. I think we started getting into it because you were saying how you wanted everything. You were very controlling with everything.
Oh, yeah. I remember that I was very emotional when we were going to take the pictures for it.
Yeah.
And we went to the wrong beach.
Yeah.
And the sand was not the sand that I wanted. And it ruined everything in my head.
It really did. I'm like sitting there trying to put out fires while my dad's like, let's get these pictures. It's going to be great.
Like bawling my eyes out. Like we had to like walk away, just the two of us. And I just like cried. I really could not control my emotions. It was just like.
Yeah, I know.
It was over. But then I got over it in like a couple minutes after we started taking the pictures.
A little bit more than a couple minutes, but yeah.
Well, as soon as like
started.
As soon as we started taking pictures, that's when I was like, okay.
Yeah, that
we
makes
can
sense.
do this. But like, yeah. Anyway, I don't know why that was just the worst. I don't know why. Like the sand is not the color I wanted.
It wasn't the color, but it also wasn't like the texture.
The texture. It was so funny. Now it's funny.
Yeah.
But back then it ruined it.
Yeah, it was rough. We got pictures. It turned out really good.
Yeah, I loved him.
Yeah, it was really good. The rest of the trip was fun. The parts Mara wasn't sick. She was sick the whole time, so I guess it wasn't fun.
It was every time we were driving.
Yeah.
It was bad.
And then
as soon as
half an hour after we were done driving.
Yeah. As soon as we were good, I could deal with it.
Yeah. The plane ride back. Sorry.
Don't make me yawn. Dang it.
So the plane ride back, it was just like the plane ride there. It was pretty rough. She's trying not to yawn now. I don't remember much of the plane ride back.
I don't either. It's because it was at night.
Oh, yeah.
So we were trying to sleep. And we were tired, so.
Yeah, I don't think you slept much.
I
don't think either of us
I remember
slept
the
much.
drive back, though, because the airport was like 2 hours from the house. I was holding the bag right next to, like, the entire way. And there's, like, some, like, windy
Like through a canyon.
parts. I didn't throw up, though, but I was so close.
Yeah,
So
her
close.
head was in the bag the entire time.
It's terrible.
Yeah. That was bad.
I do remember that part.
So yeah, we get home. We're fine after that. Then what's the next major event that happened?
I think we went to Disneyland for your brother's birthday. Remember that? And how I couldn't walk, so we had to get a wheelchair for me.
Yep. I do remember that.
Neymar was...
Was that before or after you did the flip?
What flip?
The flip, that was after you did the flip. Remember we were playing the game and you flipped over the bed? That's when it really
Was
messed
that
up.
after Hawaii?
I think it was after Hawaii, but it was before Disneyland.
Oh, we were filming a video for his main channel.
I don't remember what video it was, though.
It was the... I don't know. It wasn't Baldy. It was the Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that.
Was it Five Nights at Freddy's?
I think so.
Or was it the Huggy Wuggy one?
No, I don't think it was the Huggy Wuggy one. I remember the bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, his dad was... What,
Freddy.
Freddy? Is that Freddy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your dad was Freddy, and I think I was the last one that hadn't got caught yet.
One of the last ones, yeah.
And I was stuck in a room, and he came into the room, and the only way out was to get around him, you know? And there was a bed.
It
and
was
so
the guest bedroom.
Yeah, he started coming this way, and I mean, he thought he was going to get me because I was pregnant. I was going to do, something crazy, right?
She did something crazy.
Well, I flipped over the bed so quick and then, ran out. Yeah.
Ended up messing up her...
It wasn't the flip that messed me up. It was the running fast, and then I had socks on, and their floor was so slippery. And so I kind of did, splits, really quick. It was... And so that pulled, a muscle between my legs.
And it stayed pulled for the entire pregnancy. So, yeah, we had to tell that part because that leads into the Disneyland trip, which we went to Disneyland. You were...
But that was also different pain, though, because Neymar was in my... He was, laying in one of my, the nerves.
Yeah, but it didn't help it.
No.
That was part of the reason, too.
But yeah, it was mostly because he was, positioned, so he was pinching one of my nerves, and so it hurt every time I took a step with one of my legs. I don't remember which one.
She couldn't even walk.
No, it was bad.
It was pretty bad. And so...
But it was only for those days. Literally, when we got back home...
It was fine.
It was fine.
Well, now that you know his personality, are you surprised?
No.
How is it that he showed his personality?
From day
one
of pregnancy.
How he acted in Mara's stomach is the same exact way he acts outside of her stomach. It's crazy. It makes no sense.
Every time I wanted to take a video of him, moving around, I would take out the camera and he'd stop.
Instantly stop.
I would put it down and he'd start again. I'd take it back.
And he does it. He still does it to this day. He still does that. Every single time. We're doing something and we're like, oh, we've got to get this on camera. And then he stops. Right then. We're like, dude. So yeah, that's... So the Disneyland trip. We go there. She can't walk. We're like, okay, we need to get you something. We need to get you a wheelchair. And you fought it and fought it and fought it and fought it. I tried to get her an electric one. She's like, no, I'm not going to get an electric one. Which would have helped everyone. Everyone in the group.
Except for me.
It would have helped you.
No.
Not your pride.
Driving those things.
Not your pride, but everything else it would have.
I don't think it was pride at that,
It was pride.
No. The electric one and the wheelchair is the same thing. Pride is lost. Whichever one. I just didn't want to have to deal with, driving it myself and, accidentally running people over. I didn't want to do that. That's why
it was your pride. It was, one level more. You were so, you would not do that one. Then that wasn't the reason.
Yes, it was.
No, you were saying because you didn't want to be in that one because...
Then I was lying to you.
Then you're older. You look like an old lady or something like that.
That wasn't really the main reason. It's just I didn't want to be in charge of dealing with the driving it and then backing up with a beep, beep, beep.
So instead of her just getting that, she got the other one and made everybody else push her.
I didn't want you to push me. I wanted to do the whole with my arms too.
Yeah, but we still had to push you, like up hills and stuff like that, like all of it.
Well,
It was a pride thing.
That was a lot better for me because I did not want to deal with the driving and beeping and running people over. It's a lot bigger. Those are a lot bigger than just the regular wheelchairs.
Yeah, but people still get out of your way.
In the end, it was nice too because everybody put their backpacks on it when I wasn't sitting down on it.
Well, they would have done that with the electric ones too.
It still helped.
The electric one had like pouches on the back and stuff like that you could have put stuff in.
It still helped.
I'm still like, I want to ride in one of those things. They're sweet.
I don't know why you want to do that. In Disneyland with full of people everywhere.
Yeah. Then people have to get out of your way. If they don't, then boop, 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 boop. You know, just a little bump in the road.
We're very different people.
I don't get it. Anyway, so yeah. Hurt her pride that we got in a wheelchair and hurt everybody else's muscles that
Oh
she didn't
my
get
god.
electric.
For reals.
But like we were in the Marvel World land when you sat down and you couldn't get back up again, and so me and my dad had to hurry and run to the front.
Oh yeah.
No.
Just around the bathrooms.
Or was that with your mom?
No, because when we went with my mom, we got it from the beginning.
From the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember we were in the bathroom area.
I do remember that.
The Avengers Campus bathrooms.
Yep. And so we had to go. Me and my dad hurried and ran up to the front, got the wheelchair, ran all the way back with an empty wheelchair.
And I still didn't want it.
No.
They forced me.
Because you could barely walk. You could barely walk. And so we're like, like, it took us all day to convince her. Like, what, this is the second day?
All day. It was
It was like the second day.
Was it the second day?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Because you pushed and pushed and pushed the first day, and we kept on asking, hey, do you want a wheelchair?
You can go back and watch the vlogs, and we can figure it out.
I'm pretty sure it was the second day, but...
Anyway, got a wheelchair for Disneyland because I couldn't walk.
And then it was fine afterward. It was literally just the days we were in Disneyland.
It was a lot of walking, though, so...
But, so after Disneyland, what's the next major event?
COVID.
Was it COVID?
Yeah, you got COVID.
Where'd we get it from?
Disneyland.
Was it that same trip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't remember that. I don't remember when it was, but...
I think so. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was before we got pregnant.
I don't remember. Either way. So the next thing is COVID. I got it, and then she got it. But it was... This one was actually, like, pretty scary because... for me, it was, a glorified sinus infection. It wasn't terrible.
I got fevers.
Mara got fevers, and it was...
102-degree fevers, and I was pregnant, and you don't want to be too hot.
Yeah, and like we said, like it was on and off for a day or something like that, but I think it was the same with the throwing up. Same exact thing. We're like, okay, if you get to this point right here, we're taking you to the hospital. And she gets right there.
Because I don't want to go to the ER. Are you kidding me?
Here's the line, and here's Mara. She's like almost touching the line. But yeah. I don't know if we talked about the throwing up, but the throwing up, this was before...
Yeah, it was before I was pregnant.
She was puking all day, and couldn't keep down anything. I'm like, okay, if you throw up again...
One more time.
we're taking you to the emergency room, because it was all day. It was like...
From the morning, yeah.
All day, and this was like at midnight. I'm like, okay, you can't keep anything down. If you throw up again, we're taking you to the hospital. And she stopped then, and didn't throw up. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You should have told me that, earlier.
And then same with the COVID. Which, it's scary. You were on the phone with your doctor, and or
The nurse.
The
One of the
nurse.
nurses, yeah.
yeah, asking, okay, this is what my temperature's been.
You
And,
can only take Tylenol when you're pregnant. You can't take ibuprofen.
yeah,
So I was just taking Tylenol.
so that's the only thing that she could take. So that was also on top of it. So she was also in pain, and couldn't take anything for it. And then worried about having that high fever with the baby. And so the doctor was also actually like, I think it was it 102 that she said go in?
Was it 102? Was it
I think
just
it was
101 then that I had?
Yeah, I think you got up to 101. Like 101.8. Like it was
I don't remember.
it was
like,
up there.
It was 100, like, throughout most of the... So that's why we were worried about it, because
Yeah.
it was above 100.
Yeah. And then the nurse said if it gets to 102, go to the hospital.
ER, yeah.
And so she got right up next to it.
But then it started going down, like, not that long after that, so...
Yeah.
Got out of going to the ER again, and everything was fine. Like, nothing, I don't think anything
No, it was
happened.
fine after that point.
What was the next thing after that?
I don't remember it. So for me, it's interesting. So it felt like the first, what did I say, 21 weeks, 22 weeks?
The first 20 weeks, I think.
Was it the first 20 weeks? First 20 weeks, like, flew by. It was so fast. And then as soon as it hit 20 weeks, it was like someone slammed on the brakes. And, like, I'm like, okay, it's probably been, like, 2 weeks. No, it's Wednesday on the 20th week. And I'm like, how? Like, it literally, like, I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. Like, it literally was so fast. And then it just, like, stopped at 20 weeks. And from 20 weeks on, it was just so slow. Like,
That wasn't for me. It was like the first 8 weeks, no, the first 10 weeks were so slow. So slow. We found out at 3 weeks, right? So I guess the first 7 weeks were so slow.
technically, 7, yeah.
Because I really wanted to see the ultrasound to make sure that the baby was there. So they were so slow. And then after that, it went by so fast until week 30. And then after 30, it felt infinite. Especially after 36. So slow.
Yeah.
I-
I could see that for you.
I could not sleep. I think after 36 weeks, sleeping was so hard. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't really sleep. Like, I would be in the closet. We had a decent sized closet, and I would just go in there and sit down and, like, eat popcorn or whatever I had. I don't know why. Sometimes I would go downstairs, but I didn't really feel like it, so I would just go to the closet.
She's one of those people that turns off the light and is scared of
Have to-
monsters getting her feet, so she has to hurry
You know,
upstairs.
you turn off the lights and you have to book it up the stairs, or else something's gonna get you. Anyway.
She's one of those people.
That's why I don't play scary games or watch scary movies.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
But anyway, yeah, my belly was so itchy after 36 weeks. I just wanted to constantly itch it, and everybody was like, "No, don't do that because you'll get stretch marks or whatever." I'm like, you know what? At this point, I don't care if I get stretch marks. It's so itchy. I want to just rip my skin, open it up, and get the baby out myself.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But yeah, and also I think I was iron deficient in the last like 3 weeks because I kept wanting to chew on ice. Do you remember that too?
Yeah.
Where I would just chew on it all the time. I would drink the water from my water bottle, and then when the ice was left over, I would just chew that. And I was like, no, it's just because I really want ice. No. As soon as I gave birth and like everything was fine, I didn't want to do that anymore.
So one of the big things that is talked about a lot during pregnancy is the cravings. Mara didn't have food cravings. She didn't. But she was addicted to a certain kind of soap. She didn't eat it. Don't worry about it. The smell of it and the bubbles. Like, she would nonstop wash the dishes just for the smell. And if there was no dishes to wash, she would sit there and wash the sink.
Just scrub the sink over and over.
It would be like an hour after she just scrubbed the sink, and she's over there scrubbing the sink again. I'm
Or
like,
I would grab the bottle of soap and just like...
just smell it. Like, that literally was the only thing that her craving. Like, every once in a while, you know, she's like, oh, I want this from the store. But it wasn't anything crazy. It was like, what were some of the things I ran to the store to get? I don't even remember.
I don't think I had that. I don't really think we had that.
There was 2 times. I do remember there was like 2 times that you were like, I really want this. Will you go to the store for me?
I remember...
Because you're like...
really early on...
I really want this. Remember when you said before I was pregnant that you would go to the store for me? Well, I need to go to the store for me.
I really wanted pickles from Disneyland.
Yeah. So I think one of the times was pickles.
But I do remember, like, early on I wanted chicken nuggets. And so we went to get nuggets. It was pretty late at night.
I don't remember that.
I do. Because when we announced to your siblings, Allie was like, is that what you wanted, chicken nuggets the other night? Oh, no.
Is he waking up?
No, I can't tell. He's still laying down.
We do this podcast at night, and
Namer's asleep.
Namer's asleep, so...
Next room.
Yeah.
Next door. I think he's okay, though. Sometimes he just talks in his sleep. He's like...
He's also had a cough the last little while, and so that wakes him up in the middle of the night, too. And then
a lot.
Keeps him awake for hours and hours and hours.
Anyway, I was saying, when we announced it, Allie was like, is that why you wanted chicken nuggets the other night? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay. I didn't want to, like, I thought about it, but I didn't want to, like, say it.
I don't remember that.
Anyway, that's what I remember having cravings for. I did want, like, hot Cheetos every once in a while.
Yeah, which Namer loves.
Yep.
Loves hot Cheetos.
We don't eat them very well at all.
No.
It's like once a year, maybe.
Yeah, we don't eat them.
I used to eat them all the time when I was in college. It was like my favorite snack. Hot Cheetos and a bottle of Coke.
I know, we don't have, like, any of them, either of them anymore.
I still love them both, but we're eating healthier, so.
Yep. So yeah, that was the craving side. It wasn't cravings, it was soap.
It's soap.
All the dishes were clean all the time.
Not the same anymore. Can't say that. That's
we also
a thing.
have a kid going crazy. So I think let's do the timeline real quick. So Disneyland in February, and then COVID sometime in February. Was there anything March or April?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I don't think there was much after that except for leading up to the birth.
Yeah. So we never did a gender reveal or anything like that. If you watch the vlogs, you know that we actually didn't find out the gender until
He was born.
the day he was born, which was crazy. Like, it was...
I had a feeling that it was a boy. We had to come up with names for both, right? So we had 3 or 4 girl names and 0 boy names.
There was one girl name that we both really liked.
Mm-hmm. But
I don't remember what it was.
we're not going to say it here, though. But, yeah. We had 3. I think we had 3. And one that we were like, yeah, this one feels like, if it's a girl, this is the one. boy names are so hard.
Because we were trying to find a name that was good in English and in Spanish. And one that we both liked. That was the hard part because I would like one and Mara's like, no way.
And I would like so many. You're like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
And it'd be the
Nope.
opposite. I'm like,
Nope.
no, not that one. No, not that one. And so we went back and forth for a while. Like, we went through how many names?
So many. So
Like
many. I was
1,000 at least. Like, so many names.
I was losing hope. I was like, this baby's gonna be born. He's gonna be a boy, and we are not gonna have a name for him.
Yeah, it was nuts because we started looking pretty early on.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing until what, like
3 days before he was born, I think.
Was it 3 days?
I think so. We were like, okay, this is the only one that we have both said. It wasn't even like a sure yes. It was like, okay, we'll keep that one there.
But even then, that name came up like a week or two before he was born.
Did it?
Yeah, it was later on.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean. But
And
when we were both like, okay, this is the only one that we both have said yes to. And there's like, I think he was supposed to be, he came like, it's fine. Never mind. Never mind.
none of us know what just happened in Mara's head. It was the whole Windows error button.
Anyway, yeah, 3 days before he was born, we agreed to it, and then we went to get our last checkup or whatever.
Which, by the way, Neymar, it's not because of the soccer player, football player.
No.
Which we are asked all the time. He's a great soccer player, football player. I say that because it depends on where you're at. America, it's soccer. If you're in Europe, it's football. Anyway,
Football.
he is a good player. I'm not saying that, but he wasn't named after him.
No.
We just really liked that name. And
I think that's why we hesitated. We were
Yeah.
like, they're just going to think we named him after the soccer player. That's
which
why
people
we
still
weren't,
ask that.
yeah, that's why we weren't like 100% on it.
Yeah. But it works out. Like, now he calls himself Neyman.
Neyman.
Neyman. Not Neymar.
Neyman. Anyway,
The craziness begins.
the craziness begins. I was planning to have an unmedicated birth. And
Which is crazy.
my plans.
If you learn anything, it's that Mara makes a lot of plans and has a lot of
And my
control issues.
life likes to prove all those plans wrong or just no. So why do I plan anything? I'm not even planning a lot of things now because every time I'm excited for something to go this way, it goes the opposite way.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went to the last checkup.
This was 2 days before
Or
he was
no,
born.
wait, the time before that, I think we had. No, it was the last checkup. We went in, everything looked fine at first, and then you know how they have to like check your cervix to see if it like dilated at all. She could not feel Neymar's head anymore.
Which they did. Because you have to go, what, once a week, twice a week?
I think it was once a week.
Which is crazy. Like, we were going in there
A
every
lot.
single week. That building, we've been there more than I think any other building in our town.
Yeah, we have been there a lot for many reasons.
Which we'll get into.
Anyway, yeah, she checked. She couldn't feel the head. She thought she felt the foot. And so they rushed us into like an ultrasound real quick. And yeah, it confirmed.
Which, before that, like a few days before that, we went and tried to do. Was it a few days before that? We tried to do like the 3D
Oh yeah, the 3D
ultrasound, because they can like get a
like a picture of like the face or whatever.
Yeah, and so she did it, and she's like,
I can't find the. So I think he had already flipped that.
I think so.
Because she couldn't find his face.
Yeah, it took her a while, and she's like, this is interesting. But I think she even said something. I don't remember what it was, but she's like, I can't say anything's wrong because I'm not a doctor. I just do these 3D ultrasounds. It was like
they can't tell you anything.
Just because it's not a medical thing. It's a third party. Not a third party. It's a whole different thing. They just have these 3D
yeah,
ultrasounds.
it's just to get like the picture of the baby. That's it.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. So I was like, okay, and she gave me 2 options. So it was right. It was really close to July 4th, and like vacation time for everybody, and so.
It was a Friday, wasn't it?
I think so. Anyway, we scheduled. I think we had scheduled. What's it called? I forgot already.
It's a thing to help
flip
the baby.
Flip the baby.
They said it wasn't even
manually or whatever. Like they hold your belly and like try to flip the baby.
Yeah, but they weren't sure if that was even possible.
No, because it was so far along. Like she was looking to see if I had enough fluid in there, and it seemed like I did. It was just all in like one area.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's like, if he
I think it was on a Friday because we had to wait a couple days
for it,
and so we're like, okay, because she's like, you can try to do it like yourself, but we can't get you in until a few days later, and so I think it was Monday, if I remember right.
Anyway, so she's like, you have that option if you don't go into labor before that date that they had open for trying to flip the baby. And literally like the next day.
But that same day we left and we were working at it. Like we went to my parents' pool and did all the different exercises to try to get her.
I was crawling.
Flip. She was crawling. Like she was
flipping, doing flips in the water. Like I was doing so many things.
She was like, it was crazy. Like she was doing anything she could to.
I was crying.
Get to flip.
Crying because I felt defeated.
Did your mom come that day? Or was she already there?
She was already there.
She was already.
Yeah, she had been there for like a month.
I remember that. Yeah.
Because I was having Braxton Hicks quite a bit before, and we were like, and since she lives far away, she's like, I'll just come now. And it was like a month later. Yeah. 3 weeks.
So yeah, she was doing everything she could to get the baby to flip.
But at that point, like I knew, like in my head, it was like, I'm gonna have a C-section. So I was doing all the things, because you don't ever want to lose hope. But like I already had accepted that the C-section was like 99% going to happen. Mm-hmm. And that's what killed me, because I was like, just all my plans again.
Right out the window.
Right out the window. He decided to be born breech.
Yeah, it was. So this was like 24 hours before he was born. Like we went in there around noon.
When we found out he was breech.
And he was born noon the next day. So like those 24 hours were crazy because we went from, okay,
let's have this baby.
Yeah,
To
we're getting close to.
wait.
We got to hurry and get you an ultrasound real quick. To your baby's breech. We need to figure out what to do. But we can't get you in for a few days. So do what you can. Yeah, it was just like one thing after another, just like crazy rushed. And then the next morning, you went into labor.
Yep, I woke up. I think I woke up a couple times that night, like in pain, but I was in denial because I didn't want to. I didn't want to have a C-section, so I would just go back to sleep. And then at like 9 a.m., sorry, they were coming in like every 30 minutes. I was getting like contractions, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. And then we decided to go in an hour later when they started coming in every 10 to 7 minutes. Like it was varying a little bit. But because it was it was a breech baby, you don't want to.
Yeah, they told her if you start going into labor, get into the hospital as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. We're like, okay, it's because when are you supposed to go in usually?
I think it's like 4 minutes between each, like 4 minutes, depending on how far away you live from the hospital.
Which we lived not too terribly far, but still we were like,
it's like a 20-minute drive from the hospital, 17 to 20 minute.
Yeah, we were like, we got to get in there. Is the battery dead?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's dead, almost dead. So, I guess this is a good spot to end because then it goes into the birth.
Perfect.
Are we just stopping there? Again?
I guess.
Well, if you're listening on anywhere else but YouTube, you get a little bit extra.
I'm glad you said that and you got it because...
Yeah, our battery's dead on their camera, so... And I forgot to turn on the charger for the other one, so...
That's it.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Thanks for listening.
And next week, we'll make sure that our batteries are charged and that...
There's enough space.
There's enough space in the freaking card. Anyway, we love you guys. Bye.